Today, we've got a very special guest from ReMax here to talk about the leading edge of what's going on in the market. Check it out. Today, we have the wonderful Conrad Zurini. Conrad, thank you for coming on.
Oh, my pleasure. And to hear I'm wonderful once in a while is good too.
If you don't know, Conrad Zurini is the broker of record for ReMax Escarpment. And if you also don't know, we've just recently switched back over to ReMax Escarpment, something that we're very excited about and happy to have you on.
I'm glad to be here. And the thing is, we've had such a relationship over the past, and many of our visions and theories about the industry are so aligned. Your family, 30 years in the business, our family, 50 years in the business, very much bricks and mortar, customer experience, and all that. So we're just pleased to have you back.
And speaking about visions aligned, ReMax is always very much on the cutting edge of technology, of resources for agents and for clients. Is there anything that clients or customers or agents can expect coming out of ReMax in the next year or so that you can let us in on?
Yeah, we have two exciting products and that ReMax Escarpment has created. One is called dutyagent.com, so it's kind of like a virtual duty agent, so that people will be able to have online chat with someone right away, or if they said they can search properties, and they said, hey, I'd love to see this property between 2 and 5,
right.
They'll get served up 5 agents that work that area, that are professionals in that neighborhood, and they'll be able to choose through which expert they want to actually see the property with. So
there's just always somebody on the other end ready to go.
All the time. So we learned a lot. COVID taught us a lot that there was this online, offline thing,
Yes.
and we wanted to be able to facilitate that client experience with an online, offline experience as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Conrad, you keep your finger very much on the pulse of the market. You regularly do market updates that are very deep dive into the numbers and the goings on in the market. So I have to get your take on what you think maybe the next 3 months brings us in real estate.
Well, yeah, it's interesting. We've seen a shift. So when the market changed after the interest rate change in March, we saw a lot of people looking for affordability.
Yes.
It was because at March it was really expensive to buy a home. So condos seemed to be ruling the day on a search. All of a sudden, now that prices have kind of stabilized and people found that they can enter the market and buy single detached, we're seeing back to the detached. So again, it's very much an affordable, people are value conscious, looking for affordability. Hamilton, Burlington, and surrounding has great tenure. You can get single detached in the East End for $550,000. So we're seeing that coming back again. We're seeing some multiple offers rearing their ugly head.
Yeah, I know, back again a little bit.
Yeah, and again, certain types of homes are leveling off. We're seeing that, so they're not decreasing at a rapid rate as they did April and May. There's a lot of stabilization in the market. Appointments are coming back.
Yes.
We're starting to see some, again, the people that are selling today want to sell.
Exactly.
Because either they want something larger or what have you, and they're buying in the same market. So
they exist in this market, exactly.
Exactly, and look, months of supply are around 2 months now, months of supply.
Yeah.
Back in 2016, we were like 3 months of supply, so it's still a great market for sellers, and it's a great opportunity for buyers to re-enter the market.
Awesome, I agree. Yeah, those are all great points. If you're a client or an agent and you're looking at ReMax versus other brokerages, what do you think is kind of the major thing that sets ReMax? I mean, I could name a number of things, but I wanted to hear your take on it.
I think the jewel in the crown is 2 things. I think the customer experience piece, and
for sure.
We believe in people powering technology, so we still have an appointment center where there's actually live people answering the phone.
I know, it's amazing.
Yeah, so we still feel that people can, there's circumstances where you need a live person, and I think people power the technology, so we're all about building platforms and technology and things like that for consumers and for agents as well. We've got a new product coming out, which is going to be a platform that will allow consumers to kind of test the market, sell their home without going elaborately on the MLS.
Okay.
So it's good. We're going to be launching that probably mid Q3.
Okay.
So we're really excited about that.
Almost like a private collection.
Exactly, kind of thing like that. So it just kind of like test the market, because now everybody wants to know, what's my home worth today?
Before diving head
Exactly.
first.
How much interest will there be in my home when I actually do put it officially on the market, so to speak? So things like that. So there's platforms like that, and again, we're very much about the consumer and how to and their needs. Their needs are changing. it's a platform where people can decide to co-own. Co-ownership is something that's coming out. A generational ownership and navigating through multi-generational ownership and even agreements that people should have, cohabitational agreements, partnership agreements, so to speak, and that kind of thing. So again, we're looking at what the consumer's asking us and trying to follow up with a platform that serves them and their needs.
Final question for you. The famous ReMax blimp.
Yes.
What's a guy got to do to get up there?
Well, it's a balloon.
A balloon.
No problem.
Blimp, not blimp.
Yeah, not
Balloon.
blimp. You know what? As a matter of fact, you plan a great event for your clients. Do a great client event, and we'll ask for it. And I'm sure. Listen, ReMax is so thrilled to have you back. I'm sure we can figure something out that we can get you definitely in the balloon 100%, and maybe some of your clients as well.
Awesome. Well, maybe I'll be looking down on some of you in the next few months. Thank you very much for coming on, Conrad.
My pleasure.
Excellent.